What is going on, guys? DPG here, and this is another episode of the MyTEAM Journey, lads. So, we have been playing this TTO event for quite a while. We played it all last night, and you can see my token amount right there. We have managed to, I'm pretty sure there was one game we landed in a 5 tokens twice and 20 tokens for it. So we are in a good position. We've also got so many unopened packs, so I'm going to open just a few of these. And there's no point, like the base league packs and stuff, any of those type of packs, there's no point kind of having them. The contract packs and stuff, I think later on in the year they'll be worth a little more than they are right now. And oh, I did not realize we kind of had nothing. Oh, we really had nothing. The good old Hornets logo pack. Man, the Hornets are pathetic in playing against them in domination on rookie dom. But we've just got a bunch of like consumables packs and contract packs, so no point yet. Later on in the year when we're starting to use opals, that will be something that we are going to go for. But right now, we have got, like, I'm liking my squad. We've got a ring in limited, which was good. And I think we got a couple of like Lakers packs and stuff. We opened them all on stream yesterday. We've got our 5th ring. To be completely honest, assuming that at the end of it, you get Ralph Sampson for getting the 6 rings, assuming that you don't get the 6 ring, the 5 ring, the 4 ring, the 3 ring, the 2 ring, and the 1 ring bonus, getting the Hall of Fame badge is worth a hell of a lot more than Ralph Sampson. Like, Hall of Fame range extender is worth literally a $500,000 MT right now. Like, it is scary how much Hall of Fame range extender is worth. But right now, I'm in a position where you get 25 tokens, which is worthless, which is absolutely worthless, or Ralph Sampson. So, looking at my team right here, I think it'll be something along the lines of this. There's a lot of other players that we can use. We've got Isaiah Thomas, we've got Steve Nash, we got Gary Payton. I mean, Steve Nash with clamps and range would be a nice player on my squad, but I just don't want to give another player range extender, because range just became the most expensive badge in the world. And then I do Bailey Howell for Boris Diaz. Actually, no, is Bailey better than Boris? That's a close one. That is a close one. Who I want my squad, Bailey Howell or Boris Diaz? I think I'd take Bailey over him. I think I would take Bailey over him, because Boris sold me in a tournament game. Also, as much as I like Richard Jefferson, he's not good enough to be in my squad, is he? Well, that's just one as quick first step. This is a gold clamps Richard Jefferson. Yeah, no, he's not good enough. He's not good enough. And he probably goes for quite a little bit because he is part of the... Also, he's part of the limited for this week. So, let me just sell Richard Jefferson. I just don't think he's good. Well, I do think he's good. I just don't think he's good enough to make my best team. Because it's not like he's that much better than, say, a Paul George. Heck, I love that Paul. I love the Ruby Paul George. And Ruby Clay. You know what? Ruby Clay could be a player for my squad. I think I bought mine for like 18,000. And my one is gold clamps as well. Whoo, let's go. I think I paid 18,000 for mine, and I'm not going to put my own up as cheap because I have gold clamps on it. And gold clamps, so I can probably put them for 27k and sell them. That is a nice chunk of MT. That is a nice chunk of MT. Also, I just need to check Rip Hamilton and Ray Allen, guys like that, because I don't really want them per se, but let's just put them for like 28,500. It's a 10k profit on one day. So check Richard Hamilton, because again, everyone's buying these cards for limited. So again, Rip Hamilton, if he's over 5k, I'm just gonna sell him, because I don't see him going. I don't see there being a situation where he goes back above really 5k, because I don't like the card. I really don't like the card. Okay, he's over 5k, perfect. Okay, so he is around. What's his actual price? Okay, he's around 5,700, I'd say. Let's put him up for that. That is not a bad price to get for this card here. And there was stages he was going for a little bit cheaper than this, or a little bit more expensive, but you know what, you win some, you lose some by holding out on players. I'm trying to just get rid of a bunch of my guys that were in my limited squad, so I'm going to keep Darren Williams. Iguodala probably goes for quite a bit, but I don't have any of him spare. No, he doesn't go for that much. Kyrie, does Kyrie go for much? Obviously, the other one's 135k. I got a good deal selling my Kyrie for... Kyrie doesn't go for enough that I want to sell him. I do like Kyrie in this game. And then, who else? There's Ray Allen. Ray Allen's definitely gone up in price. He's not really worth anything. Ray Allen, that's way too cheap for him. Wow, Ray Allen's gone down in price. He was like 14k like 2 days ago. I'll keep hold on to my Ray Allens. Okay, so we've sold one of our Rip Hamiltons, which is not too bad. We will probably sell these two guys. Jefferson looks sell eventually, and that'll put us to like way over 450k, which is unreal. I don't really want to spend too much empty on any players because we're pretty much sorted. Like my team, we just have that one big spot of small forward for like my blitz lineup, which is like probably gonna be my 250k lineup. But one player that I'm not that sold on is Porzingis. I like Porzingis. I am not sold on him at all. I don't know why, but I'm just not sold. However, I do kind of want a new... Basically, I'm looking at the token market. There's two guys that I'm looking at in this diamond token market. So, there is Al Horford and there's Fat Lever. I'm not sure which one I want to buy, because I'm pretty sure you can't put clamps on him in a row. He's got quick first step. You can't put clamps on him, so that's a bit of a problem. And with Fat Lever, apparently his release is awful. But man, like Fat Lever, gold clamps, silver quick first step, I'm pretty sure. He's a nice card. No range, but a good 3-ball. He's kind of like... He's a little bit like Isaiah Thomas. Actually, he's very like Isaiah Thomas. Why would I use him over Isaiah Thomas? If I wanted to go with 2-point guard backcourt off my bench, I'll just play Isaiah Thomas. Mark Aguirre, there's certain people's playstyles he fits, not mine. Goodrich does not get range as far as I know, which is a big problem. Nope, he does not get range. If Goodrich got range, he'd be in that kind of conversation. A guy that I would be kind of like, well, what I would kind of like to get is JoJo, because JoJo's got that gold range extender, as well as that you can put clamps on him, which is huge. Like JoJo would be in without question. He'd be in my 250k at the 2 guard. I just can't use him right now. I probably will end up, assuming there will be a point guard or 2 guard you can put range extender and clamps on. Probably will go and do that for next week by 250k. But Al Horford is probably the best option for me. Al Horford's release is really awkward, but the stick means that he actually can hit now a little bit. And he just reminds me of like a better Bill Laimbeer. He's got all those gold badges. Does he have corner specialist gold? He's got catch and shoot gold. Doesn't really need corner specialist though, to be honest. Deep hook, screen machine. Got Deadeye silver. Got bronze clamps. You can't put corner specialist on him? Did I miss it? Or does he... Can he just not get the badge? Okay, it's a bit of a surprise. But for me anyway, Al Horford, I think I just looked up upgradable badges. Maybe he has some version of corner specialist? Maybe silver or bronze? Even bronze will do? Nope. But yeah, so he has got 92 post hook and post fade. He's got an 83 ball, 95 mid range. He's got decent enough speed. Actually, he's not got great speed. Decent enough rebounding. So it's a really tough one between Fat and Al. I think I'm going to go with Al Horford. Yeah, I think Al fits my team that slight bit better. I think he fits my team that slight bit better. So let me just have a look at just compare Al Horford to Kristaps Porzingis. So Al Horford has got, well, he's 6'10", so it's a 5-inch height advantage for Porzingis. Porzingis is better offense, Al Horford's better on defense. 2 Hall of Fame badges compared to 0. Just look at normal badges, not upgradable badges. Okay, so corner specialist, I put silver corner specialist on Kristaps. So badges wise, definitely a slight advantage to a Horford. If I was to come up against like a Draymond, Kristaps will struggle, but a Horford would be nice. So I'm gonna just give him a run out in like a game of just trying a random player. I will never use Lamar Odom in my life. Lamar Odom's so bad. He is so bad. You can't put any badges on him. If you could put badges on him, he'd be alright, but you can't. But anyway, yeah, so I'm just going to try him out. I'm not going to run out with this team. I'm going to probably go and play a game of TTO, but we are going to just shoot around with freestyle. I just want to see how bad his release is, because I know his release is still pretty bad, but I just want to see how bad. Because if it's something I can work with, then Horford will definitely be in the running for in over Kristaps, because Kristaps just can't shoot for me. Oh, cold zones from the corners. Ooh. I don't mind that release. Same as last year's. I really don't mind that release at all. The cold zones are what's killer though. I need a corner shooter. And there's no amount of badges you can put in that helps him having cold zones. One good thing is though, is that you can just use the stick to shoot, especially with someone like him or a Bill Laimbeer. And that's why, like, even a really bad release, you can sometimes get away with it. And I'm pretty sure he can shoot in the corners, can't he? Yeah. And thankfully stick shooting is a thing. Because if stick shooting was not a thing, we'd be looking at a horrible release as a much bigger negative than it is. Either way though, oh, I should have looked for those cold zones. I should have looked for those cold zones. The two most important spots for him are cold. Yeah, he's probably not going to go in over Kristaps. But at the same time, Fat Lever's not going to go in over Isaiah Thomas. So it's not like I'm going to be using any of these diamond token rewards. Although you never know. This release is nice. I'll be the first to admit it. With meter, this is nice. I would not use this release ever without meter. If you're playing without meter, I would not shoot the ball with this dude ever. But it's nice with meter. It's not. It looks awkward. It's slow, but man, especially with the stick, it's fine. So I'm gonna give him a go in TTO just to see how he is, because he will end up spotting to choke. He will end up spotting up from the corners quite a bit, and depending on how I can shoot from the corners is going to decide whether I use this guy or not. Either way though, if it turns out that like my team limited, I could have used, oh no, I couldn't have used him for limited. I was about to say, did he play with Jimmy? I was like, oh no, he left he joined the Sixers after Jimmy left. But yeah, no, so he's looking okay. I think it'll be a decent enough card. Don't see him being anything spectacular, but then again, like at this stage, token rewards are kind of outdated. He probably was spectacular for the first week or so of the game. So anyway, that's pretty much it. And that's game 3. And okay, let's do it with the stick. We clanked it. That's a major over adjustment. That's a straight arm. That's a choke. Come on. Oh my god. I definitely am out of practice with the stick. I'm really out of practice with the stick. Oh my god, can we just green one? He's in his hot zone, just green one. This is getting bad, lads. This is getting really bad. This is like 2k19 level of me trying to green a shot. That's right in the middle of the straight arm. Oh my god, that's 2 in a row, 2k. 2 in a row, you screwed me on perfect releases. That's just a bad release. Oh my god, this is getting horrendous. Now let's get on to it. Finally. Okay, so I'll run with these 3 guys right here. Mainly playing this mode due to the fact that there's an event on right now. Okay, we attack with Darren Williams. What's the story with this Iverson? Okay, help off. Come on, help off. And that is a clank from his cold zone. I hated that Iverson has clamps. To be fair, I just hate playing any players that have clamps, because you're like, oh, I can't just run by you and score every time. It was so much easier when players didn't have clamps. Dunk that. Or make the layup. Good job there by Horford. Mainly good job there by Darren Williams getting him the open layup. Okay, protect the basket. Protect the basket, and he runs out of bounds. Okay. They can pop. Oh, why do players just decide, you know what? Doesn't matter if you click pick and pop, we're going to roll anyway. The players literally will just decide that. They're just like, you know what? I don't care that you said pop. If you attack the basket, we are going to roll. And the worst thing is that I have my settings set to manual as well, so it's not like it's default. Because that normally is the problem. People can't pick and roll. Okay, 90. What? Oh my god, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. This guy actually, his whole team's cold. Did Draymond get a steal or something? Or a block? Okay, I know what I'm doing. Just Get him under the basket. Get him wrong side of me. Get him wrong side of me. And he's wrong side of me. Easy layup. Let's go. That is the most boring way to play this game, is just constantly just back people down and constantly just flick up the analog stick, and then eventually someone will end up stepping behind you. Eventually you'll get basket side. Especially if it's someone who doesn't know how to play post defense. That's my fault. That's my fault right there, trying to dribble the ball up the court with Al Horford. Horford's got bronze clamps though, which is fine. Means he won't be able to run through him. Not a good shot. Good Horford. He's literally just looking to steal the ball every time, which is annoying, because it means that I can't get any sort of space with him. It's a good shot there by D. Will. Steal. Oh! And every single player, they're able to throw passes as accurately and with as good weight in the passes as a Tom Brady. Every player in this game is Tom Brady. Oh my god, he's slow. That's a nice dunk though. Should have got that steal. Okay, it's all good. Two of his players are cold anyway. And to be fair though, the only one that I'm worried about being a danger to me is the one that's not cold, so. Okay, is he gonna press up? We're good. Just get into the key. Get into the key and we're good. Eventually, we're gonna get basket side. Either he's gonna go under the basket or we're gonna get basket side. Or he's gonna double. Let me pass out a double. Pass the ball. Oh my god, I'm just getting caught in an animation. I got caught in a really weird animation right there. I tried to pass out of the double and he just refused to pass. He just started throwing fakes. He's gonna have to help off somebody, and he helps off D. Will, wide open, who decides to spot up from an inch inside the 3-point line. Alright, that's fine, I guess. At least he's doubling down on Horford, which means that it's a bad shot. Okay. I keep forgetting, I was like, that is free agent Allen Iverson. Free agent cards of superpowers. I'm telling you, like, I've used plenty of 95, 96 overall cards in this game. They have nothing on free agents. Free agent cards are different. I have to throw that pass, nowhere else to go. Hit him wide open, and let's say clank. Yeah, it's a bad release. Let's go. He's gonna run away. We're gonna be able to get basket side of him very quickly here. And we got the open one. Doesn't matter. Even though we missed, we get our own rebound, and Al Horford puts it in. Dive, we run. To steal, isn't it? Nope, we have him, surely. And they double to leave a wide open Draymond, who knocks it down for the game. Good job there by Horford. Okay, so we got error coded there, but at least our Rip Hamilton sold. Unfortunately, Richard Jefferson has not sold. But at least we didn't get the loss. We got error coded at the end of the game, but at least we got our hopeful 2 tokens, maybe? Because I don't think we're getting past the dreaded, is it 100 MT? We're not getting past that one. They're too difficult to go by. Like, it's a miracle if you do it once in 3. You're not. Oh, it's 400 MT. That's actually not too bad. I don't mind at all getting 400 MT, because normally they're 100 MT and it is just grim. Lovely, we managed to hit one of the tokens, and that's 2 tokens and 800 MT. That's actually not the worst. That's actually a really good game. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Horford is not. He's not the Kristaps replacement I'd hoped for. So Kristaps, your lucky day. You are back in the squad. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's robbing. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rocking. When I link with ball